So you're ready to be a parent, or you think you are, or you're not sure. Well, thanks for clicking this video. These are just some of my tips. I also included some of my subscribers at the very end of this video, but I get this question often, surprisingly. I'm not a baby expert or like a family planning specialist or anything like that, so I don't really know why I get the question, but I do. So hence the making of this video. And so maybe these little questions that you can ask yourself will help you decide if you're ready to have a baby or not. Number one is sacrifice. This is the most obvious one, as everyone says, you'll never sleep again, blah, blah, blah. Well, my daughter's 10 months old and I still find that to be true. It's been a very long 10 months of waking up, never sleeping, walking around like a zombie. So no, people aren't just saying that to scare you, it's real life. You have to give up a lot of things that you would have normally done before having a baby. I mean, before having a baby, you can easily just change your plans or, you know, walk out of your house 2 minutes before you have to be somewhere. With a baby, all that stuff kind of changes and your environment changes, your friends change, who you hang out with changes, everything kind of changes in a way like that. You have to actually initiate date nights. It's not just something that like falls out of the sky on your plate. It's something that you have to plan way ahead of time. Also, sleeping in. If some of you are sleeping in people, I never really was, but if you are, good luck doing that. It just takes a lot of sacrifice, and some people honestly aren't ready to give up that part of their lives, and that's fine, but that's one way you can know if you're ready for a baby or not, because it's gonna take a lot of sacrifice. Number two is financial security. Now, people might look at me and be like, well, you and your husband were unemployed for like a good portion of, you know, your life after your baby was born. Yeah, that's true. We were unemployed for a long time. In the beginning, your baby's not that expensive. I mean, if you're breastfeeding, you don't have to pay for food. You're paying for diapers and wipes. But a lot of people give you clothes and gifts and all these other things that you get a baby shower. So you're not really purchasing a whole lot in the beginning. You have to look at it in future retrospect. You're gonna be taking this kid to college. You're gonna be paying for this kid's wedding. You know, all these different things. It can be a lot to take on if you do not have the finances for it. I'm not saying wait till you're rich, because let's face it, most of us will never be rich. And I'm not saying if you have a baby, be worried because they're gonna cost a lot of money. You will take it by step, by step, by step, with each step that it comes. But it is definitely something you want to consider. Number three is emotional stability. I also think of relationships in this aspect. You don't have to necessarily make sure you're ready, because let's face it, I don't think you're ever really ready for a child. It's just a really big life changer. But you do want to make sure that you're right emotionally, and also in your marriage and in your spirituality or whatever. You know, if that's like an important aspect of your life, you need to make sure you're right there. You need to make sure you're like balanced and whole. Having a baby is not gonna take your depression away. Having a baby is not gonna fix your relationship or your marriage. Having a baby is going to make these things more stressful if they already have stress added on them right now. A baby is not gonna cure the things that you're already struggling with. So make sure you're at a place where you've already talked to your partner, you've already sat down with each other, and you've already discussed the fact that you both wanna have kids, and it's a mutual agreement, because it does take two. And make sure that you have that conversation. Make sure your life is like a little more balanced. You have a job coming in somewhere, some kind of income. You have support from close family and friends. You have a good future to bring this baby into. My personal view is the world's a scary place, and I just want my child to be as prepared to enter it as possible. I know I'm probably in a more ideal situation than some of you watching maybe, because I waited and I did stay with my husband for a few years, just being married couple and getting to know each other before we even had kids. But I do understand that some of you maybe had like an oopsie moment or realized, oh crap, this wasn't in my cards, this wasn't in my plan. Despite what most people think, I believe that having two parents is essential to your child. And if you're in a situation where maybe your spouse walked out on you, or they just decided they didn't want to be with a baby, then I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. But if it's something that you have the option in, as in you are looking around right now and you're dating people and you're trying to decide who to have a baby with, you need to find somebody that will be there in the long haul, will do this commitment with you for the long haul, will raise this child with you. It's extremely important. Now I'm going to take a few comments from my subscribers on Facebook. First one is from Jackie Brooks Thurman. She says, make sure you have the right partner and extra help, grandparents, babysitters, etc. Because the saying, it takes a village to raise children, is true. Also find a mommy group or group of women that also have children. A little adult conversation is nice sometimes. Lastly, being a parent is hard, but it's the most rewarding and wonderfully amazing journey I've ever been on. Second comment is from Kelly Rothwinker. She says, Everything that you read or hear from other people will give you knowledge, but there really is no way to fully prepare you for parenthood. It's just something that you have to experience for yourself and take things as they come day by day. Also, kick your pride in the butt and accept help from people. That's definitely a must. And the third comment is from Lita Essa. I hope I said your name right. She said, be ready for changes and priority shifting. If you're someone who loves to get dolled up, just make sure you are prepared to go days without makeup or luxuries such as a mani-pedi, because the baby will literally drain all your time and energy. If school or work is your priority, make sure you make peace with your other goals because it will cause frustration. The last thing I would like to say is be ready to love someone more than you've ever loved anyone else before. Be ready for the greatest joy in your life. Sounds cliche, but trust me, it's true. Parenthood is hard and it's difficult and frustrating, and sometimes you just want to cry, but the joy, the love, all of that stuff, it just goes right on top of it, crushes it. And if you don't believe me, ask any mom out there. You'll never be 100% ready, but I hope that these 3 tips maybe helped you a little bit in understanding if it's something that's right for your future. So if you are trying to have a baby, good luck. I wish you all the best. Feel free to look around this channel. I have all kinds of different videos going up weekly. I would love to have you as a subscriber over here. You can also check out my daily vlog channel where me, my husband, and my little 10-month-old daughter vlog our daily lives. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.